Okay, we're working on another one. This is a different hat. This is Jana's. That one will be developed soon. And we're going to work our way into where the fish are. These are peas, and I'm going to feed them to the fish. You take the shell off the outside, and then you kind of mush it up for them. They like them. This is good for them. I'm going to put them in there so they can eat it. You can see them, they really like it. They're eating it. See them. It's good for them. It helps them with their floating and so forth. It's good for their diet. So just take the peas. It comes in a whole thing. You can get the small ones, and then you just break it out of the, oop, well, it popped away. But you take that little shell off of it, and then you smush it in your hand, and you've got the meat of it inside of it. And that's what you give them. Don't give them the outside because they can't digest that. But you give them the inside of the peas. I'm just letting them kind of eat those that I gave them already. You know, that goes along with their diet. So give them little things like that. There's other things you can give them too. Just kind of do a little research, but they love these peas. And mine do. I don't know, some of them might not like them. So anyways, there you have it. Give them a few more. I just put my hand in there, and you should make them smaller pieces. I don't know how those came out so big, but kind of big pieces floating around, but they'll bite it. They'll like take them apart. They're gonna grow pretty big, these fish, so stay tuned for the real deal because they grow pretty big. And they're small right now, but they've grown even since the first time we've gotten them. We only have 3 in here because that's how many they're supposed to have for this size. I thought we were supposed to have more, but this is not as big of a tank as I thought. So 3 is the most because they're going to get pretty lengthy. You see them eating it? I don't know if you could see them eating. They like those peas. They're getting them from the bottom. See them? Her. She's the girl. That's Cora. And then we've got Steve Harvey back there. And then we've got Jaws. The small one is Jaws. Or Coral, her name is. The one with the orange and the white. Then we've got Steve Harvey with the mustache. He's the black mustache back there. And Jaws is the little one here. So they're enjoying them a little extra treat. And another thing I was going to say, which I don't know if I mentioned it in the other one, that when you put their flakes, if you give them flakes, you put them in the water first and let it soak so they can get down to the bottom. That way they don't come to the top and eat, and then they get the water in their lungs and everything, or the air rather. So just put it in water and let it kind of set there. I'm going to let them finish up the peas first, and then I'm going to give them a little of this in a little while. So, you know, feed them the way that you're used to them eating, and they should do fine. I change a quarter of the water every other day, and I've got my little thing here. I suction it out, and then I get this little thing, and I get the poop out every day, and then I add the water back, put a little of the nutrients for the water in there, and then they should do all right. Then we'll check back on them another time, but they're enjoying their food. See that down there is the peas, and they are finding that. You know, give them time to digest, and there they are. Yeah, there they go. You missed the little one. She was gobbling down some of the peas at the bottom. They're bottom feeders too. We'll get us a little algae eater too. We don't really have much algae yet, but you know, we've got the plant in there like I was bringing out on another video, so that helps eat up some of that extra stuff in there. But they're having a ball. There she goes. No, there's Steve. That's Steve Harvey right there. See, with the black and the kind of like the goldish color. He's got a mustache. I don't know if you can see that yet, but he does have a mustache. So they named him Steve Harvey. Trying to get them when they're eating some of the peas, but they're enjoying them. There's still some down there. That's why I'm not going to put their food in there yet, their other food, because you want to make sure that's all up. You know, if they don't eat it, then you just siphon it up. See, there he goes. There goes Steve. He's going for some. Cora. They fight over her sometimes. There they go. And they like it. They like it. Eat your food, y'all. Yummy. Peas are good for fish. Believe me, they're good for them. Look at them fighting. I always have to get my little net sometimes and stop them because they just be fighting each other. But they could be mating too, and I hope not, because we don't need more fish in there, because this is about as many as can handle right now. There, Cora. There they go. And there's the little jaws down there. She'll be bigger soon too. They're all just really, they've been growing since the past few months. And they almost got all the little pieces down there, but and I'll show you how to do the other in a few minutes.